Right, that was a real crazy video. My voice is getting higher and higher and louder. I'll calm it down a little bit. Today, I managed to cut down cut down in the tracks as she was trying to abuse my son and myself even more than she has done. The judge, who's in the being started familiar, should be there, but she hides. She won't come to town because she doesn't want me there in front of her doing what I did today, serving her the law in real time as she's giving me codes. I'm on my AI with my laptop. What did she say to my translator? Ask her to repeat the code, write in the comments, write in the codes. I'd already slayed her with a number of documents before I even stepped into the session, the virtual court session. And then she had to read out one of them, which was a direct assault on her bad work. And cut a long story short, we had a big discussion. She was extremely agitated, as the videos will demonstrate when they come online. Extremely agitated, but more so the lawyer of my ex, who were in a divorce court process. He was extremely agitated. So there you have it. Yeah, Alcalde runs the show. They're all Masons, obviously, the bosses. Oh look, there's Slapito. Oh look, he's scratching the back of his head. He's seeing me. He's got extremely nervous, like, oh no, he's going to get me again. He's going to grab me with his camera. I'm going to tell the police. Oh, I had the camera on me. We missed him. I thought I was filming him. Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's all coming on top for everyone, I believe. Finally, light and truth is coming into the situation, and justice. So, we'll take it from there. There's another really good cop there walking past. I won't film him. He's embarrassed. He can't even look at me now. He's embarrassed. He's a top guy. He helped me a lot. He wrote to the commissario and to the judge back in May the 3rd or the 6th, saying Paul needs help. He's not getting his visits with his son. He needs help, and he had to sit there in the office because his boss wouldn't do anything to help me and Matteo. Meanwhile, he's watching all the other few elements that are really happy to get stuck in, if you know what I mean, abuse my rights. Now he's like that. He's like, he's seeing me, but he looks away, and he knows I'm looking. He's like half look, but he can't look because he's embarrassed. He's a really nice guy. I put him for mayor. Bustas, yeah, Officer Bustas. I'd give him the mayor's job tomorrow. Before we can sort a different structure out. I'd sack this schlepper, right, who I told exactly what was going on in the family, and he knows exactly what's going on with the family history and everything. And why have they used the police to abuse me to cover the UN AI project for peace, AI for peace? Yeah, around 770 schools in this region that my ex started with Emmerich Weissenberger. Another one of these, another one of these fellas from Austria. Yeah, UN through and through. This is the current. Oh look, he was the alcalde back then in 29. He must be doing a really good job. Only I heard, and I'm not casting aspersions on anyone's character, but I actually heard that the road going to Marsala, where my farm is, that's paved all the ways with asphalt. And it says in the council documents it is so. And I know that because a local neighbour, and what's his name? Angel Escobar. Hey Angel, yeah, you're on YouTube now. First time I mention your name, mate. Yeah, you're gonna get sued. You said I was violent. You put a denuncia against me supporting the divorce, saying that I'm violent. I've never been violent with anyone. And anyway, I thought in Colombia one's allowed to, Latins express themselves when they're not happy, just get it off the chest, because they do. Modo panico. I've used it against everyone here. The Latin temperament, very hot-headed. You react, you don't respond, and that's why you're all in the mierda, because you're very reactive. I'm responsive. If I'm agitated, I'll give you a tip. You're agitated, you get a communication from paul.Thomas. Don't respond for a day. I know most of you just don't respond at all. That's probably your best policy, or you thought it was. Worked up until now, right? But yeah, yeah, just try to calm down a bit. If you feel someone's insulting you, they're having a go at you, Wilchies, or, you know, Para de Rio, Slapito, or Cindy Magnolia, Babe, or, you know, all the others. Like, you're very reactive, very fast to get on the phone, start texting, is it? Gringo still is in the office, and all that leaves a digital footprint, which now it's all coming on top, which is my intention, by the way, was to press you so you would do that, so the network start lighting up, that in the end we would have a nice mind map all mapped out, nice and clear, who's saying what to who, and who knows what, and who's a dodgy member, which they all are, because they're all covering up the land grab of the Mercedes farm, firstly, and then the land around the river, the Magdalena, all of it to the coast, right? And the local schools starting a big project with the AI in the schools, which we're just about to roll out across the Americas. But I do believe there's actually a fiscal audit now, due to my complaints that have gone in the last 2 weeks, my denunciers, and that means that everything's stopped for the moment. And I've also put in counter proposals which by far outweigh anything that the UN's ever dreamed of, and we all get to live in a village with flowers in our hair like hippies, you know, happy and relaxed, not stuck in a 15-minute smart city, not being told what to do, when to stand up, when to sit down, what to say, what not to say. No, free and relaxed. Yeah, that's what is our birthright, and that is what I am demanding for the world. Doing my best anyway. All right, kids, see you in a bit. Yeah, it's crazy but true. We have to, if we don't act responsibly, and if you're a man and you issues that are around your kids, you've got to, you know, you keep them bollocks intact, man. They've tried here, but didn't happen to break them. Right, I think I'm going to miss my taxi. I better go. Bye. No busting my balls, are itchy.